This is Mike Alain from Crisis. I'd like to give a shout out to Mettalworx. They sent us a bunch of questions last week, and over the weekend when we were in Nova Scotia in the hotel room, we all got together, me and the other guys in the band, and we answered a few questions that they threw our way, and what you're about to see is the video response to this. So again, Mettalworx, thanks for the interest, and here you go.
We are Crisis.
What's your name?
My name is Mike.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Jason.
I'm Rob.
I'm Theo.
And I'm Mike. Two
A.
Mikes.
Mike A.
Mike A.
You're Mike A.
A.
Drummer Mike.
Mike H.
Bass Mike.
Oh yeah, we should probably inform them what we do.
Yeah.
What do we do?
So, yeah, I'm the drummer. He's the bass player, this guy right here.
I sing.
I play guitar.
Guitar.
Guitar as well, and maybe some keyboard,
Maybe a little
synth.
bit.
A little
Something.
bit.
So here's our interview, our response to your questions. Question number 1. How long have we been together?
About a year, a little over a year now.
Over a year. Yeah.
The idea was together longer than the actual band, but
Yeah.
We've got songs that are being played that have been written for what, 3,
3, 4,
10,
4
15 years?
3, 4 plus years.
We wrote them as infants.
In the womb.
Next question. How would you describe your style?
It's a mix of everything.
Definitely, influences from each of us in the band take part in that.
Progressive, metalcore,
Very groovy.
post-hardcore, groovy,
Yeah.
a lot of influences.
Some screams, some melodies, some pretty parts, some brutal parts.
We got everything.
Erding.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys' biggest influences?
Tool.
That makes sense. I'm just kidding. I like everything. I like anything from mellow John Mayer, City and Color acoustic stuff to like the heaviest of heavy metal. So I like Lamb of God a lot, I guess, and I like As I Lay Dying.
I like As I Lay Dying was a huge influence for me, and especially my writing. I'm also a huge Children of Bodom fan. Periphery's awesome.
Yeah. For
Rob?
me, I've had influences like the Chili Peppers, also Lamb of God, Eyes Lay Dying, big ones. Had a big Metallica phase there, but I've also been open to other things like John Butler, and definitely a lot of influences coming in from all over the board here.
Theodore.
Oh, Theo.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were going to do...
Yeah, big influences. Lamb of God, that's one band that the whole band kind of shares for sure.
Yeah.
Worship.
As an influence.
Keep on preaching.
And Dream Theater is a big one for me. Other metal bands, non-metal bands as well. I listen to everything and anything, and from Maroon 5 to Christina Aguilera and
We went
all that good stuff.
I guess for me it's pretty much the same thing. A little bit of everything, but at the same time, I think for this kind of music, what inspires me the most, I would say, would be like along the lines of melodic metal, like Scar Symmetry and Soilwork, but especially Cybreed is one of my favorite bands that I listen to now.
Nice.
Right on.
Alright, next question. Did it take long for you to find your sound?
Huh.
I don't
I don't think we found our sound. I hope that we don't find our sound, because then we're going to be too
Samey.
still. I'd like it to change with every song and progress and get better with every verse, chorus, anything that we write.
Because we add new elements with every song we
Exactly.
write, so it's just like...
We're always constantly evolving our sounds.
Just
so.
hopefully we never run out of elements to add.
So,
But even though like we evolve our sound, it still sounds like Crisis, which is pretty cool. Like
Yeah,
what we've been noticing.
This kind of like, I don't know what it is, but when you hear something, you know that we wrote it, kind of.
So we found our sound on our first song that we ever wrote.
Yeah.
There we go.
Easy answer.
How do we write together?
What can we... how do we write together?
Mike Hashi, you might want to...
I write the bulk of the songs, and every so often these guys will come forward with a whole song. We'll pound out some stuff, but I do the bulk of the writing, and I hand it to these guys, and they all put their flair on it, and yeah, that's about it.
Pretty much.
Guitar.
What can we expect from your upcoming EP?
To have your face melted.
Yeah,
You can expect sore faces and testicles because it's going to kick you in both of those places.
It's gonna be sweet. It's
Yeah.
gonna be heavy. It's gonna be fast. It's gonna be excellent.
Yep.
It's got some. It's got a lot of nice touches to it. It's got catchy choruses. It's got grooves. It's one of those things that hopefully it's a must hear.
It's 5 tracks, a whole 5 tracks, and it's definitely the 5 best works of ours currently. That's why we're throwing them all these on an EP, because we think they're all great and awesome, and some of the best tunes we have so far.
It is called Training the Moths, by the way.
And it should be released.
Released.
That's nice.
It'll be released before
tour, hopefully.
Before tour.
Yeah. Sometime
So
before tour.
expect an April release.
Early April, hopefully.
What's the metal scene like in New Brunswick, and how would you compare it to other areas? Well, we've never played outside of New Brunswick. This is the first time.
Yes, we are currently in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia for the Winter Meltdown #2.
As you can see, we're all hunkered down in a hotel room right now. So yeah.
At the Holiday Inn.
It's actually at Best Western.
No
There's
product
less
placement.
pimping. Yeah, I don't know. I think the metal scene is it's growing.
Growing
in New
for
Brunswick.
sure.
It died for a while, and it's
Coming back.
it's on a rebirthing kind of thing, and it's definitely getting bigger.
Phoenix.
It's got some really loyal members in the community.
It's rebuilding itself for sure.
It's
Yeah.
up and coming.
The metal community is sweet because everyone's best friends. So
Well-
it's good to kind of have that intermeddling crew to work with.
What do you guys do with your time on the road when you're not playing? We play a lot of video games. Magic, The Gathering.
Magic cards.
Magic cards.
Magic
Yeah.
cards.
Still an apprentice.
We're a bunch of big nerds, so we geek out. We watch movies. We play video games. All that fun stuff.
And then we party. Usually. After shows.
Partying's,
I usually
partying's
just go
pretty
home
cool.
and go to bed.
What else we got?
How important is playing live?
We live for it.
That's
All we do is play
Yeah.
live, and that's
What
what
it's
we
all
love to do.
about. That's what it's all about.
Oh yeah.
Very important.
You can only get so much out of an EP. You'd really have to see a live show.
Everything,
Oh, door squeaking.
everything that we write is kind of written with the idea that it's going to be played live at some point, and we want
Yeah.
everyone to have the most fun and create like a really good live atmosphere. So that's what we really strive to bring to the table.
And we also try to play as many shows as we can. We've only been a band for barely over a year, and our first show was only in last April in 2011. So I keep track of things, and we've, up to this video recording, we've done 20 shows. 20 shows feels like more, but
Definitely feels like more.
definitely feels like more. But yeah, as we were saying, we're in Yarmouth right now for the Metal Fest going on, and it's going to be our 21st show, so that's pretty cool. And many more shows to come.
Have you had any embarrassing moments on stage? I have. Well,
You
not
skipped the
embarrassing.
question.
Do we?
Yeah.
We'll
come back to
we'll
it.
go back to
Anyway,
I guess it doesn't matter.
I've only had one really. It's not embarrassing. It's just a malfunction. When I did one of my guitar flips, it came around and kind of like hit me in the back of the head, and my wireless fell off, and that's always embarrassing.
Yeah.
But
Aside from that, no major road bumps. I mean, there's
Yeah.
string
Nothing-
breaks and stuff like
nothing,
that. but-
nothing terrible.
The bass string break was pretty.
yeah, the bass
that-
string
great.
was
That-
pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a show where both a
Fable
guitar
bass
string
string.
and a bass string broke. It was pretty awesome.
I've never broken a bass string before. Only once at one time.
Did you feel manly and strong?
I felt pretty cool. Yeah.
So
We put a lot of planning into our live shows.
We're
Yeah.
building on it.
Yeah, we're
like,
building on it. We practice a lot. So I mean, we
Our songs are tight. It's just adding those extra little bits of everything to make it that much better.
I guess you can say that our live show is always in the works, and we're always working on new stuff to bring to it. And
What band would you most like to open for?
Troll.
Well, probably Lamb of God.
I'd like to open for Lamb of God or August Burns Red. I really like their music.
Yeah, August
They
Burns
have
Red
like
is
they have a
sweet.
really really good like really loyal fan base, and I'd like to steal all of them.
To be honest, I would love to play to open for any big metal band, any
it's
awesome
true.
metal
Anybody
band.
would be sweet.
True.
Any of those
I
bands that
agree.
we've looked up
Any
to like growing up, I would love to just share the stage
Hop on
and
a
tour
tour
with
Any of
them.
them would be awesome.
And where do we see ourselves in 10 years?
Doing this, hopefully.
Crowding around like this, like so, in another hotel room somewhere, doing a similar video interview like this.
Yeah.
Only with longer beards and longer hair because we're all going to get
And
intense.
more battle scars and
And more body odor.
10 years from today, mark it on your
God,
calendar.
no more
I'll
body
probably be on cocaine or heroin when we do the videos. So. No, we'll stay on
Rock
that.
stars.
We'll stay on that until like the 15-year mark and we start hating it, and then we'll no.
Just kidding.
No,
All right.
hopefully, if all goes well, we'll be doing this full time for the rest of our lives. That's the dream. So, if we can do that, then we
mission
are on the-
accomplished.
Yeah, basically.
All right. Well, we are Cryo Crisis.
Yeah.
See you later.
You stay classy, San Diego.
Red on.